I'm going to be ranking the top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K23 My Team. Let me know in the comment section down below who are your guys' favorite shooting guards in the game right now, and let me know what you guys are changing about my top 10. But coming in at my number 10 spot is going to be Pink Diamond D-Book. I do think he's a very fun card to use, and if you know how to use him right, I think he can be one of the best shooting guards in the game. He's 6'6" with a 6'6" wingspan. I will say though about D-Book, I feel like his opinions on the card are very mixed. At least people's opinions on the card are very mixed. Some people absolutely love this card, think he's an amazing shooter and really good offensively, which he is, but then there's another side of people that absolutely hate this card and aren't really the biggest fans of him. But I do think he's a pretty solid card. I'm gonna go with a top 10 shooting guard. He's a really good offensive card, 94 3 ball, 96 mid-range. He has tons of good Hall of Fame shooting badges, including limitless range, dead-eye, catch and shoot, blinders, and Asian 3, and he's got a decent ball handle as well. But I will say he doesn't necessarily fit the meta of the game, which is being able to go to the basket and being an elite defender. Not an elite defender. He's going to be solid on the perimeter, and he's not going to be the best at going to the basket. But overall, I think he's going to be the 10th best shooting guard. Coming in at my number 9 spot, a card that fits the meta a lot more is going to be Pink Diamond Richard Jefferson. He's a small forward shooting guard, 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan. This card going to be amazing going to the basket. 93 vertical, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. He's also got a 95 driving dunk with a 95 vertical. He does have a 91 3 ball and an 89 mid-range, but this jump shot, I will say, is one of the slowest releases in the game, and probably one of the biggest flaws for Richard Jefferson is definitely going to be his jump shot. Talking about his defense, I mean, he's going to be a very solid defender, and that's definitely another thing that's super elite about this card. He's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, and slippery off ball. I just wish his jump shot was a lot better, and I do think he'd be a lot better of a shooting guard if he had a better jump shot. But coming in at my number 8 spot, I think it's going to be a very underrated and kind of slept on shooting guard, and that's going to be Eddie Jones. He's 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. I mean, if we're talking about a all-around beast at the shooting guard position, I mean, we got to talk about Eddie Jones. Like, just look at these stats. He's pretty much got 90 in every single key category: 90 driving dunk, 95 steal, 94 lateral quickness, 93 perimeter, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Like, for all the stats that really matter for a shooting guard, he is going to have at least a 90. He's also got an 88 ball handle, 87 speed with ball. Yes, he might not be the best block wise in interior defense, but an 80 interior defense is perfectly fine. 52 block is a little bit low, but with how low blocks are in this game, like how you never get blocks in game, it doesn't really matter, especially on your shooting guard. Jump shot, I think, is going to be pretty decent, and he does have the Michael Jordan dribble style as well. Coming in at the number 7 spot, I think Eddie Jones and Iguodala. I think you could put, Eddie over Iguodala, or you could have Iguodala. Sorry, you could have either Iguodala or Eddie Jones over Eddie Jones, or you could have Eddie Jones over Iguodala. It just really comes down to preference. I think Iggy's a little bit better because I do think all around he's going to be a little bit better of a defender. He's also going to be a little bit better going to the basket, but jump shot wise, I think that's where Eddie Jones takes him. I do think he has a better jump shot, but Iggy does have it, does also have the Michael Jordan dribble style. Talking about the 6th best shooting guard in the game, I think it's going to go to Opal Clyde Drexler, which is kind of crazy to say an Opal is the 6th best shooting guard in the game, and Clyde is still very elite. That just shows how stacked the shooting guard position is. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, and if we're talking about slashing and rim running, I mean, he's going to be one of the best cards for that. He's got a 98 driving dunk, 97 vertical, super fast, 94 speed, 94 acceleration. Defensive wise, not going to be the best, only having a 60 block and a 65 interior, but other than that, I mean, a 90 perimeter, 90 lateral quickness, and an 88 steal is definitely going to be decent. He's also got Hall of Fame quick first step, hyperdrive, clamp breaker, and ankle breaker, which are 4 really good Hall of Fame playmaking badges. Overall, I think this card is just going to be one of the better shooting guards in the game, coming in at my number 6 spot. Halfway into the list here, guys, coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Pink Diamond DeMar DeRozan. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'7" with a 6'9" wingspan. I mean, this card all around is going to be really good, but you guys might be saying a 79 3 ball is a little bit too low, but this jump shot is super easy to green. He doesn't have the best dribble style and doesn't have the best leaner, so I think you could argue a guy like Clyde might be better, but I will say DeMar is really good at going to the basket. He's great at handling the ball. He's got good speed, but his jump shot is a lot better than a guy like Clyde's, and I think overall he might be a little bit better of a defender, having that higher interior defense. Talking about the 4th best shooting guard in the game, I'm going to give that to Pink Diamond Ray Allen. He's a shooting guard, small forward, 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan. Looking at his stats, I mean, another just super well-rounded card, but really, really good offensively with a 96 3-ball, 94 mid-range. He's got Hall of Fame Agent 3, amped, catch and shoot, he's corner specialist, deadeye, and he's got some really elite gold shooting badges as well. He's glitch dunking, so he's got a 90 driving dunk with a 93 vertical and a 90 speed and 90 acceleration. His jump shot, one of the best things about this card, going to be super easy to green, and it's going to be on that quick release timing, with also having the Michael Jordan dribble style and the normal leaner, which is the best leaner in the game and also the best dribble style. So Ray Allen, I think, is going to be super underrated and is going to come in at my number 4 spot. Talking about the third best shooting guard in the game, that's going to go to Pink Diamond Ron Artest, which I think a lot of people might have him at number 2, but in my number 2 spot, guys, I'm going to go with the Galaxy Opal Jimmy Butler. I do think Jimmy and Ron Artest are very, very similar, and I do think they're very, very close. For me, though, I think it just really comes down to the Hall of Fame badges. Jimmy's got 15 compared to Ron Artest 6, so that's going to be, if my math is correct, 9 more Hall of Fame badges for Jimmy, and he's got so many good defensive ones. Also, I think defensively, he's going to be a little bit better, where Ron Artest is going to be a little bit better on the offensive end, so it really does depend what you need from your shooting guard, but in my opinion, I want a little bit more defense, so I'm going to go with a guy like Opal Jimmy Butler. But let me know what you guys think. Would you have Ron Artest or Jimmy Butler? Who would you guys take if you had like both the cards? Who would you guys start at that starting shooting guard position? And then, guys, to round off the top 10, I mean, you guys could all guess this, it's going to be Pink Diamond Ricky Davis, easily by far the best shooting guard in the game, and I don't think it's particularly close. He's a shooting guard, small forward, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. I mean, stats wise, gonna be super, super complete, but the best thing about Ricky Davis is gonna be this jump shot and gonna be the dribble sigs. He's got some of the best dribble sigs in the game. He's got one of the best jump shots in the game, especially for a shooting guard, and he does also have the normal leaner. So Ricky Davis, probably a top 3 or 5 card in the game. So definitely gonna be my best shooting guard. But let me know what you guys think about my top 10 in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.